Hello, everyone. I should be live now. I think I am. I hope I am. But do let me know. And let's make sure that this is clear before I start the puzzle. It looks fine to me, but let me know if there's any blurriness. I can adjust. Hello, Sam. Thank you very much. Mm. Touch late today. Sorry about that. I've been rush as usual. I've had a right couple of days. Honestly. Yeah, it's been a challenge, but anyway, I'm here. I'm still going, so it's fine. So let's see who we've got. I'm just going to say a bunch of quick hellos. Jessica's here. Hi, Jessica. I read about your toe. I do hope that's better soon. But yeah, lots of puzzling. Get lots of puzzling in. I hear puzzling's good for a broken toe. Right. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Soul. Sandra's here. Hello. Gryffindor is here. Morn after Eve, Sam. Soul Empress, hello you. Philip's here. And Julie. Who have I missed? Thomas is here. Hello, Thomas. Hi, Steph. Hi, Clark. 6:30 a.m. for you. Oh, it's still very early, isn't it? Hi, Nance. And Glenda's here as well. Hello, Glenda. Vicky, daughter sleeping. And when she see you in the chat, she can tell you how many puzzles we got getting delivered. Oh, I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear. That's good. I've got people on the way, I think. I don't know, I've kind of lost track. I've had a bit of an influx of puzzles recently, so I've got some puzzle holes to do. But it's no bad thing. It's no bad thing. I am not complaining. I'm not complaining. But welcome all. Thank you for being here. I'm back with Penelope Waits, and I've set this up today with two boards side by side because I am doing areas that span several boards. And in particular, I'm going to start with this area here. So it's a little bit like last week when I was doing this, but I'm just a bit lower down. So I'm on kind of the join. So I've got two together and I've got the bottom two together and then underneath are the top two. I'm gonna be working on blues. So these blues, probably I'll find a few of this lower area here. I'll maybe find a few of this bit here. This sort of tealy bluey greens, I guess. There's perhaps a bit more green this bit. So hopefully this bit won't be too bad. But there's a lot of this shade of blue scattered around the whole puzzle. I'm not sure if I'll get to that yet. We will see. We will see. But I'm just going to take the lid off. And I'll show you the box image first of all. We're on week 6 now, so I'm sure you're used to it. But here it is. This is Penelope Waits, 2,000 Pieces by Educa. And yeah, I'm doing quite well with it so far. I've not got too much left. I predict maybe 2 more streams to get this finished off. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to rush or go too slow. We'll just take it as it comes. But yeah, so I've done. I don't want to move the boards around because I've kind of set them up quite meticulously. But you can see the bottom half, what I've done there. And so I've got a lot of, this kind of middle bit to fill in, a little bit there, the green. The top is quite well filled out because I've done all this red. I worked on that yellow. I've done a bit of that. A lot of this is done. So the top's a lot more filled out than the bottom. But it's coming along really nicely and it's so enjoyable. So enjoyable. I'm really enjoying this puzzle. Hi, small screen again. Can't get PlayStation controllers working. Oh no! They're out of battery. Do they need charging, Helen? Clark, thinking back cat may be more appropriate. What's that reference to? I missed that. Just type it in. Oh, hello, Batwoman. Sam, hello, Batwoman, thinking Batcat. Right, got you, got you. I really just need to read what you're all saying. A lot of the beginning bit is kind of lots of hellos, so I tend to gloss over them sometimes. I probably shouldn't. Do you have that ready to copy and paste every stream, Sam? What good morn after use? No, just type it in. Um, Going to relax and watch TV or the phone will die. Okay, have fun all. Okie dokies. Will do. Love it. I've never heard of Batcat. Well, there's Catwoman, and she does meet Batman, doesn't she? Batcat, that's different. Trying to imagine what a cat bat hybrid would look like. Anyway, um, so this is Penelope Waits. So I'm going to put this on my wee stand over there, and I'm going to uh, grab my pieces. Now then, let's just have a wee sort of look at what I've got left. Now these have gone a bit haywire. So these are predominantly going to be the ones I'm working on. Let's just move this back. These are the more kind of obvious greens, kind of grass type greens. Some of them have migrated. This was actually a separate pile, and I can't remember now what it was supposed to be. But honestly, it's like when I'm sorting gradients, sometimes I start to get a bit mixed up with piles because the colours are so close. So I think I'm just gonna end up merging that with that one because they're so similar, the colours. So it's really going to be these piles I'm working on. That's the kind of the more grassy greens. These are leftovers from other piles, and they're my blues. They're my blues. So I've not got that many pieces left. There, that's how many I've got left. That's kind of ish in a single layer in this box now. These are piled up, and there's just a few in there, as you can see. So I guess the question is, how do I do this? Because I don't want to just put a huge pile of pieces on the board. I might just grab one of my smaller foam boards and use that as a little sort of sorting tray. But I'm not going to need this just at the moment, so I'm going to put that back in there and pop those over there. I'm going to go and grab a board. I'll be back in just 2 ticks. They're over in the corner. Oh dear. Honestly, it's like trying to navigate an obstacle course in here. There's just so much stuff everywhere. I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to sort of clear it out and take some stuff out of the room when I come to. There's dust on this one. I've obviously used this before. Um, take some stuff out of the room when I come to do this marathon because the last thing I want when I'm doing that is to be walking around the puzzle trying to build it and then just tripping over stuff. Um, I really am. I'm starting to kind of plan ahead for this and thinking about how I'm going to have things set up, and I just want everything to be in place, ready to go, so I don't really have to think about much except puzzling. That sounds heavenly, doesn't it? Just want to think about puzzling for the whole day. But this is one of the reasons I'm so excited about it. Hello, SS. It's after 9 here. I never understand the food talk in my evenings. Yeah, it's lunchtime in a lot of parts of the world. So yeah, we end up hearing what we're all having for lunch. Why? Who started the food talk? Was it Philip? It was you, wasn't it, Philip? I'm just assuming. Hi, Claire. How are you? Just about to wolf down my breakfast. Biscuits and gravy with eggs. Ah, of course. Some of us are also having breakfast, so there we have it. There we have it. That sounds good, SS. I just had my lunch. It was very nice. Sandra, I've just finished dinner. Was a bit late because I couldn't walk away from Live 3K. Oh, I know it's Moorish, that puzzle, isn't it? Moorish. I mean, this one is too. I'm doing some really Moorish Educas at the moment. Right, so I think the thing to do here is just a flip. And what we've got with this section, and I'm going to start to separate them already, is waves. And it's a similar idea to the yellow bit that I did last week, right above it, because that's more like, it's kind of like clouds. It was like a little scallop. edge. And you had like a gradient working through it. So you've got, put simply, you've got lighter colours against darker colours, and they're really obvious transition lines. And really, whenever I've been starting a new section in this puzzle, I generally have started with the transition lines. And then once you've got a bunch of those in, you can kind of work off them, and it's really good. So, there we go, found that bit. So that's what I'm doing as I flip, just doing a little bit of sorting as I flip. And some transition lines can be seen of the adjacent sections. So it's kind of blue on either side of this, but they're different shades of blue. So like that, for example, that'll go that side. But it's different transition lines than these. So that's what I'm doing here. And then hopefully when I pulled up a bunch of those out, these will spread out nicely on this board. Now then, is that somebody on a boat? That is somebody on a boat. There is a little bit of this section that's going to be on the top board. I'm not sure where I put the red boat. I think that must be on the one up. Yeah, I think it's on the top half. So that might have to be a top half piece that I'll just put to one side. That looks like it goes, that goes there. Another one of the boat. Because I want to do as little flipping around of boards as possible. If I can avoid it, that would be good. I've got one of the wee flower there. Another one at the top of that house. So any pieces just with other colours in that become obvious to me, I'll throw them in. There's another one there. Good morning, Steve. Hi, SS. SS, she's back cat now. Oh, yes, we've had a change of the nicknames. Clark just saw a Discord post, so Batcat actually exists, and here I thought I'd invented it. Ah, I missed that. I'm obviously not looking at Discord right now because I'm doing this. I think that goes on this side, but I can't attach it yet, so we'll just pop that there. I'm finding some of the greens from this bit, and the reason I can tell is because we've got stalks from these flowers in the vase. But I knew I would be a bit all over the place this week, so that's why I've tried to get the whole puzzle in. You can actually see the whole width of the puzzle, which is good. So, yeah, so if I do find other areas and manage to put them in, then you can see them going in. That's a rock, I think. So that'll go at the top. When you say that, I have to remember that you're American, as biscuits and gravy puts a different image in my head. Yeah, same here. Same here. I've got a bit more used to that though now. Um, yeah, the thought of biscuits and gravy just sounds kind of odd. When I first heard it, I was like, "What? You put gravy with your biscuits?" But yes, as you say, different thing. That again, I think must be the boat. Sounds good though. Your thing. It sounds good, SS. Hello, Cuddly Bear. How are you? And hello, Brian. Sorry, not sorry for the food chat. Ah, so it was your fault. It's all right. I kind of feel like it's a badge of honor in this group to be blamed for things. Personally, I prefer crumpets with butter for breakfast. Crumpets are good. It's one in a while. Usually it's this chat that reminds me, that crumpets exist, and I think, oh, I fancy some of them, and I'll have one. So I've got quite a few of that boat. I could probably just put that together as a separate little floating area. There's loads of these transition lines, so it's really getting the pile down on this board, which is good. It makes it a bit easier to manage. Yeah, like pinging off the board. People tell me crumpets are a hybrid of an English muffin and a pancake. I'm all for this. Kinda, kinda. My go-to breakfast is black coffee. Do you not eat anything? You just drink coffee? You should try them, SS. Brilliant breakfast, quick, hot, and filling. Yeah, I totally agree. Just shove them in the toaster. Make sure the butter melts in. So good. Hello, Lucy. Just watching on my lunch break at work. It's lovely to tune in and chill out to this. Oh, good. Thank you. Thanks for being here. The image of a tabby cat with bat wings is splendid. Is that what it looks like? Do you know what? As soon as I've done this live stream, I'm going to go straight on there and look at this bat cat. I'm intrigued. We do love black coffee, my breakfast of choice when I'm fasting. Yeah. Morning, Sarah. Hi, Claudia. How you doing? Going to be wearing my New England jersey in which I never wore. Oh, nice. This is very chill and welcoming stream. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I can give you some chill in your working day. That's good. That's what I do every day. Welcome, welcome. The main blaming is for buying puzzles and talking about food. Yeah, this is it. This is it. They're not bad things to be blamed for. Let's be honest here. There's worse things you could be blamed for. Working on the second puzzle from the Bonito Double 500 pack. The crystals one. Well, that sounds nice. Crumpets with Marmite is the food of the gods. Depends if you love it or hate it, though, Thomas. Not a fan of Marmite, if I'm honest. Does the house garden attach to the bottom row of pieces on this puzzle? It seems too high in the puzzle. Yes, it is too high, but it doesn't attach. Oh, wait, it does. Because I wondered if it attached, but I had it too far left. That's why, because there's a wavy there, and I was thinking there's no wavies. But I had it too far left. So it does, yes. It does. Thank you very much. That means I'm going to have to touch those. Which is fine, I can do that. I should have noticed, really, because the centre line goes through it. Yes, it does. Thank you, Clark. It's funny because I actually checked that last week and I didn't notice it needed to go further to the right. Okay, so where was I? Flipping pieces. Um, ah, oh, for goodness sake. Come on, stop it. That goes there. I've got some of these transition pieces too. So that's handy. All right, getting there. It's one of the ones that goes that side. Oh, there's another one of those transition pieces. And I think That's it. There's another one of those ones. What's that one? Should have that. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There. Have I got that one? Did I already get it out? I can't see it at the moment. No doubt it'll turn up. No, I can't see it at the moment. But that's okay. That's okay. That looks like it maybe goes around here somewhere. No, I'm not going to get sidetracked. I'm not going to get sidetracked by other stuff. I'm going to focus on these transition pieces like I planned. And we'll take it from there. Well, thinking of food, I might indulge in some Cadbury fruit and nuts with my cuppa. Oh, nice. That does sound awesome. I like the whole nut bars. Not a huge fan of the dried fruit, but whole nut bars are yum. Started Lotus from Cloudberries for this stream. Oh, lovely. Is that one of the small batch ones, or is that one of the original ones? Good eyes, Clark. Nice, it's looking good. Well spotted, Clark. Yeah. You just finished this, didn't you, Clark? Yeah. So you'll be all familiar with it. What pieces are you getting out? Like what do they make? Oh, it's these ones. So see these waves? So what I was picking out was where the light blue, or whatever colour it is, meets the darker. Kind of like when I did it last week and I was picking out where the bright yellow meets the kind of more orange. So it's these wavy transition lines that I'm picking out, and I've got a few of that side and a few out of this side. So that's what I picked out, and then the others will go somewhere in between. Um, so yeah, and I mean, some of them will be from other parts of the puzzle. I found a couple from here. But that's just kind of how the build's been with this puzzle the whole time. I find a lot of bits that are from all over the puzzle. But these are what I'm going to start with. And if I start from the right, here, where I've actually got a line, and I can put them the right way as well, because it's a case of the dark is at the top and the lighter is at the bottom. So I could just orient them the right way. Nope. Because what I've ended up doing is kind of getting in my own way here. I should have put some down here. Nope. Some of these might not even belong here. Some of them look like slightly different shades of green. But I could be wrong. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. No. That's a bit of the boat there. I guess. Oh, no, it doesn't. I was convinced that went there. These go up the side here. You can just see the blue transition on the left there. I'm not sure if I've got. There's a piece with a little tiny tip of brown on. Ah, there it is. There, so that attaches now. Yay! So I can also work from the left, which helps. There we go. I think that might be the top of this bottom one. The next load will go up onto the top boards. Ah, it's a fly. Very annoying. Right, let's get these oriented the right way. Uh, that way. That way. Okay, that's fine. I'm less in my own way now. I've just got to sort of look around really to find the right pieces. So I think this will go a bit further up. This seems like a darker, like a slightly different shade of green. And it's only very slight. Look at that. Nope. Green, blue, teal. I don't really know how to describe these colours. I mean, I could shape sort, I suppose. I just, don't like shape sorting, as you know. That goes that way. Might be the best way to attack this, because to be honest, I'm being a bit stubborn, really, aren't I? Right, where's that one? That one should be obvious. Yay, that's good. Now then, I can find you. I can find you. Is it you? Yes. Who needs shape sorting? All right. What about this side? I was looking for that earlier and I didn't find it. It's not any of that. Uh, that one. No, it goes halfway through the prong. Is it that one? Yes, it is. Yes. Okay. Now let's see if I can find that one. Hmm. I mean, I may not have sorted them all into this pile. There may be some missed sorts. There we go. There it is. And uh, struggling to find that one. It's a funny shape. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's good. And we've got a wavy there. They're easier to spot because there's not too many of them. This seems to be quite a thin row of pieces. And then we've got mostly a light one here with a bit of dark in the corner. Let's see if I can find. Nope. They go together. That was handy. Uh, look at that. Yeah, and we've got a little island coming together here. I don't have many pieces with only a tiny bit of dark green on them. And if I do, I may have left them in here. I mean, it's probably good to have these just handy anyway. In case, I decide to just have a wee shufty through this lot. It probably would be good actually to have these leftovers too, because this piece looks like it belongs in here. And so does this. In fact, that's got a tiny little sliver of dark in it. I'll find you. No. Wait, no, it doesn't go there. No, but it definitely belongs with this. These seem a wee bit darker, these ones. But we have got what looks like the house or one of the buildings is like a brownie colour. Or maybe it's red. No, I don't know. Don't know what that is. I've got a bit sidetracked here. Um, I think that might go in here. Oh, there we go. That bit goes in. And I assume that goes there. Ah, here we go. Okay, they go in. So that's some leftovers in. So that's good. I'm not sure where that goes though, but I'm fairly certain it belongs with this bunch. I'll stick those over there. What are we saying? Small batch, hoping it will be soothing, absolutely fuming from dealing with 15-year-old school. Oh no. Why, what have they done? Oh, beautiful. What's beautiful? This one? Yes, I just recently finished this colourful puzzle. I was comparing my finished puzzle picture to your puzzle, same piece cut. I was sad to be done. I will be doing this one again. Yeah, it's that kind of puzzle, isn't it? Where you feel sad when it's finished. Finally ordered this puzzle last week. Yay! But it's saying it won't be here till September the 9th. Oh, but it comes a little sooner. Well, maybe it will. The worst part of ordering puzzles is waiting for them to be delivered. I know. Hi, Lucas. Got a day off work, so I can actually watch it this time doing a Harry Potter wanted poster puzzle. Oh, nice. Like wanted, like with Sirius Black on it or something like that. In Azkaban. Sounds like it might be quite tough. Penelope Waits is in the 1% of jigsaws that I've not passed on, as I would also like to do it again one day. Yeah, it really is. It's lovely. It's really lovely. That's quite a bright one, that piece. This fly is bugging me. Pun intended. Sounds awesome, Lucas. Who's the poster of? Sam needs shape sorting. Oh, I know. I have plenty on my to-do list to keep me busy. I know, same. I can never wait for them to come, but then they just end up on the shelf, sitting for a bit, waiting for me to do it. Be sure to like the stream, everyone. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I am champing at the bit to get hold of the 6 portals. I really am. Well, I'm gonna have to wait till I can live stream it. Actually, I've had an idea with regard to the 6 portals. That's migrated upwards a bit, so I'm just going to straighten that out. Um, I was going to wait until I'd done the second half of Disney Museum, but I am tempted to do 6 portals first and then do Disney Museum. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, I'm really looking forward to it. Secondly, it's meant to be a puzzle along, and I suspect people aren't going to be able to wait and they'll want to do it. And everybody will be done by the time I stop. And also, I will do Disney Museum and I'm enjoying doing it on the lives. But I have done it before. So I don't feel like there's a mad rush to get that one done, if you see what I mean. So I'm thinking I might change the order, I'm just cleaning my glasses, of the live streams. And after I've done Life, do the 6 portals and then do Disney Museum. What do you think to that idea? Finding that this puzzle has a lot of false fits, not what I need today. Oh no! That's annoying. Thanks for the reminder, Sarah. Done right away. Yeah, thank you for that, because I always forget to ask people to like. Thanks, everyone. Soul, the repeat cut in this puzzle tripped me up a few times. Left and right of this puzzle is the same piece cut, rotated 180 degrees. Yeah, a couple of times when I've had an exact fit, but you've been able to tell the shades off. But there's been a couple that have been really similar. The nice thing about this one is it has a good variety of piece shapes. But are you talking about this one, Soul, or are you talking about the one you're working on, the 500 piece? This is by far the best community on YouTube. Thank you, everyone, for being who you are. Ah, well, I can only agree with you, Sarah. It is the best. I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm not just saying that because it's, the community built up around me. It's just such a lovely group of people. All of you. Imagine if the character kept moving, like in the movie. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was trying to figure out what you meant. You mean in the Harry Potter poster? Yeah, that would be awkward, wouldn't it? When you're trying to do a puzzle. Couldn't agree more, Sarah. Thank you. It's so interesting. I've never thought about some piece cut before. I saw it in this community. I just do puzzles. Don't even know how to use slash figure it out. Well, for me, I became more aware of piece cut when doing large piece counts because you get repeats. And it becomes obvious when you're doing large piece counts because there will be areas where it's the same color or it's like a solid color, and it can become problematic. Also, with large piece counts, it can help. Sometimes, if you're on a tough bit, you can use the piece cut pattern to help you do it. So I think I was never aware of it with 1,000 piece puzzles and 500 piece puzzles and stuff, but I have been aware of it with the large piece counts. And the other area where I'm aware of it is when I'm doing difficult puzzles, like solid color or the dozens of roses puzzle. I was very much focused on the piece cut for that. I did a dozens of roses 1,000 piece puzzle. It was an impossible. It was just all red roses, and I did it. I was using the box image a lot, but I was mostly doing it by shape, and I noticed that the right was the same as the left but rotated, and I used that. So what I ended up happening was I had like a bit building up in this top left corner and then the same bits building up in the bottom right corner because I knew what shapes I was looking for. So it's in puzzles like that that I notice it as well. But I probably wouldn't have Soul if I was just doing 1,000 piece puzzles. Yes, do it before Disney. Yay! Well, I was thinking I would anyway. I was thinking I would just make a decision on this. We do. Would love to see you do six portals first. What an exciting idea. Yeah, it's just there's so much hype about it, isn't there? It's really, really hyped up. I don't know, it's because it's such a beautiful puzzle, I guess, but also the new piece count. It's just interesting. And it was Sam actually that asked me to create the channel for the six portals. So you have Sam to thank for that because I hadn't thought about creating it yet. And already all the chat in there is like, "Oh, I'm just planning how I'm going to do it and all that stuff." So, um, I think that was a good idea, Sam. Consensus seems to be six portals before Disney. Yeah, yeah, I like that idea. Six portals first. Okay, it is done. The people have spoken. It shall be done. Best chance to get Rose Khan is to do it early, 6 months away, and it's not a new release. Yeah, well, and yeah, because I was actually thinking of contacting her. I actually saw a post on Facebook. It was the Australian Jigsaw Puzzle Association group. And I guess she's kind of advertising really, but she's so I assume she's doing it in lots of groups, but she posted a post with the picture of the six portals and she was like, "This is my puzzle and it's coming out," and there's a video on her website where she's unboxing it and all that stuff, and she seemed active within the community, so I thought maybe about contacting her. Once I know when I'm going to start it, contacting her and saying, "I'm live streaming this. Can you pop into one of the chats and chat to us?" Assuming it's an okay time for her to do that. Um, I'm not sure where she's from. Is she American or is she Australian? Because she posted that in the Australian Jigsaw Puzzle Association. But as I say, she might have been doing it in all of them, so I don't know. Does anybody know where she's from? I agree. 6 portals before Disney. Make sure you wear your most comfortable clothing for marathon. Yeah, I was thinking about that this morning, actually. I was like, I really need to consider what I'm going to wear that day because I'll be getting up, sitting down, walking around. I don't want to get too hot and have to be taking off jumpers or anything like that. I think I'm going to have to really carefully plan this out and consider things so that I'm doing as minimal break in the flow as possible, if that makes sense. The 500 piece, luckily, it's a truffle. Oh, yeah, I do find that with truffles. I've had false fits with truffles before. Yes, invite Rose Khan to the streams. Hopefully she would. I think she might. But we'll see. We'll contact her and we'll see. Susie, I'm pretty sure it was announced the US won't get the Portals puzzle until November. Oh no! I also heard all European shipments have stopped. Oh, I've not heard that. I've heard some people are already receiving it, but it could be that it's just really popular. I mean, they did open it for pre-order, so they should have some idea of how many people want it. Why? So, do you know why they're supposed to have stopped, Susie? Or have you just heard that they've stopped? So that's lunchtime. Time to crack on working on the Educa 3K. Yay! Rose Khan does have a contact me on our website. Good idea. Oh, good. That's good. That's the way I would do it. I would go through a website. So that's good. Well, I've done a lot of 1.5K, 2K, and now three 3Ks. Don't know how to see it or how to use it for my advantage. It's just something you'll get used to, Soul. I've not had to use it for 2 and 3Ks really. It's more on the big builds that I notice it. And even then I tend to only notice it when I have a perfect false fit. Vicky, I do have the occasional good idea. Of course you do. I know you do. I know you do. It was a good idea, actually. Never really thought about it. I know it's so sad. I hope it's figured out by then. My understanding is that they're stopping shipment because it's not clear who to pay the tariffs to. Oh, is that for the US? Ooh, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? This is looking so good. I don't have it, but I've been puzzling along with the 3,000 piece peanuts. Charlie Brown, Aquarius. Oh no, that's a fun looking puzzle. Never done an Aquarius though. Listening while working this morning though, so no puzzling for me. Ah, you're looking from work. You think she's in Florida? Okay, so that's not too massive a time difference. Like it is a few hours, but it's not like could be worse. Rose Carr lives in Orlando. Okay, right. There's still some chat I haven't read, but I need to puzzle and get this together. I'm wondering about the shape sorting this and just biting the bullet. Um, just all of them. I'm gonna maybe I can just put this boat together, like at the top of this board, maybe. Do you think? Uh, all right. So there's the bottom of it. No, no. So, so, uh, there. Does it go that way? No, it goes that way. That's the underneath of the sail. Oh, it goes over here. That's that. Quite sure what that is yet. There we've got that. That attaches there. Uh, that's further up. Ah, there we go. Does that go there? Yes. Oh, that's on the join there. The center join. So that's fine. I think that. Oh, that's the rock. Yeah, I've forgotten that. That's the rock. I think that goes further up too. And that goes in there. So that's the boat. That goes up on the top board. So that can just sit there for now. That's a bit more of that rock. And then what I could do. Oh, there's another one. Is shape sort. Let's shape sort. I'll give in. I'll give in and shape sort. Now then. Pretty sure I know where that goes. There. It goes there. So that's those together. So here we have it. I'm shape sorting. Peeps, I'm shape sorting. I'm going to try and keep these separate though. Just because I've already sort of separated them out, I think that's going to be useful to have that like that. I'm not necessarily going to put them in orientation order. That is a centre bit. You can tell straight away that that's a centre line bit. Because there's like a tiny little, it's like the piece is a bit misshapen, if that makes sense. Just doing the standard piece shapes to start with. That's what I usually start with. I love watching myself shape sort on time lapse because it happens really fast. It's just like that's another centerpiece. You can tell. You get to know like so along dividing lines where the puzzle's cut. You kind of get to recognize things about those pieces along those lines. So on the Educa wildlife, you can tell because the prongs are smaller and subsequently the gaps are smaller. On Ravensburger, it tends to be that the center line is very straight, rather than being, slightly wavy where they join up. So if one side of the piece is just quite straight, um, you can tell from that. Also the prong size as well, to a certain extent. When I did the Clementoni Disney Orchestra, I noticed that the join pieces were thinner. They weren't as wide or as square as the other pieces. They were thinner, so you could tell from that. So you get to sort of notice these little quirks in large piece counts, especially multi-bag large piece counts. Um, and in this one, again, it's slightly smaller, and they tend to be sort of squished on one side, so you'll have just a tiny little bit. And there just aren't any other pieces like that in the rest of the puzzle. It only seems to happen along the centre line. That's another bit of the sail there. And that goes there. Um, where's that? Not sure. Looks like a wee bit of the house maybe, but I can't see it. Um, oh, I think that goes at the top. There we go. Hmm. I think that does too. Oh, they go together. Right, that's fine. So I think I might have all of the. Oh no, there's one. In fact, I think that might go there. And that one goes beside it. There's a little bit of green bush on this. And again there. No, that's not. It's when you start shape sorting as well that you just find things a bit more easily. So I do know that there's it's handy and there's a place for shape sorting. It's just I just don't like doing it. If you see what I mean. Right. I think I've got most of them. Because then what I'll do, perhaps I'll shape sort these separately on here. But I will actually put these, I'll orient them the right way. That's another bit of the sail, I think. Is it? Oh, I don't know now. Don't know. It goes that way. It goes that way. It goes that way. It goes that way. There you go that way. And then let's do these. They're together. I'll put the together ones there. I've got a couple of bits where there's two together. Hope you're not finding this boring. All the shape sorting. This is one of the reasons I don't do it. Because I feel like it must be quite boring for people. Well, they go together. That centre line, look, because it's misaligned. I mean, maybe I could get a few centre line bits together. Like that. See there? And that. So here is an example of where the piece cut can help. Hello, Duping Delight. How are you? Not seen you in a while. Current expected delivery date is the 11th. Who was it that said that? That it was the 11th? Just checked Amazon Oz. 6 bottles was available. Every other time I've checked, it was unavailable. They only had 2 in stock, though. 1 now. Did you buy it? I agree. I rarely comment because I watch the episodes later. Right now it's 5:30. Oh my lord. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing? This community is fun to listen to. I feel like I know you guys. Yeah? No. I feel like we all know each other now, especially with the Discord as well. Well, I do see where they separate, but haven't looked to see if it starts the same pattern again. Often you won't really need to, and I don't think you would with a 500 piece, but yeah, it can be frustrating. I only really utilize that if I'm really struggling with a puzzle. Sam, that's funny. I ordered mine from an eBay seller that gets this from overseas. So who knows where all these portals will end up, haha. Matt has pre-ordered one with an eBay seller as well that he uses a lot, and and she gets them from overseas. And apparently she's got 6 portals in now, I think. But she doesn't have the wolf one. Because let's not forget, there's 2 7Ks coming out. I feel like the wolf one's got a little bit overshadowed. And it's so beautiful. I'd like to get that one too. Oops, that was a reply to Sarah's comment way earlier. Maybe it's something like the one Lorcana puzzle I got. They're not supposed to be sent out before the 1st, but did it apparently to not delay the rest of the order. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've heard that some people have been getting it sooner, but I don't know if that's true. You hear rumours, don't you? But whether they're true or not, I don't know. Just starting last quarter of my puzzle today. Excited to finally be finished and then build it all together. Oh, that'll be good. And that's such a, like, it looks like such a tough puzzle that does, duping. 6 portals. is supposed to be shipped out 1st of September. Hope to have it already in stock and having it home soon. Yeah, same. Hi, or made it to some of the stream at least. Hello, Winter. How are you doing? Lisa, it's a Saturday live stream, a better time for you. Saturday stream is 6 a.m. on Sunday for me, so I need to watch it later too. Yeah, try and have them at different times so that I can catch different time zones. Good to have options with the live stream times. Vicky, we're not bored. We're talking. Good, good. That's good. Finally got my health sorted, so been away with that, but better today. Oh, good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Sorry you've not been well. Morning after Eve. Vicky, it was me. I ordered from Germany a few months back and expected delivery date is 11th. Oh, okay. Right, I've got you. I've got you. At least you've got an expected delivery date. The Wolf 7K looks difficult. Oh, it does. And it looks more difficult than Six Portals for sure, but it's so gorgeous and I want to do it. Of course I do. It's a large piece count. Hi, Miranda. Yeah, me too. Portals first, but they're both beautiful. There's a lovely 5K with mushrooms or something. Yeah, what is it called? Mushrooms and dragons or something. I forget what it's called, but it's got a lion on it, hasn't it? Lions and mushrooms? I can't remember. But I know the one you mean. I've ordered the wolf. I couldn't resist. I will hopefully get the portals at some point as well. But I love the wolf one. Ah, see, now you're the only person I know that's ordered the wolves, but not the portals. But it is so nice, isn't it? Natalie, the Aquarius puzzle has been slightly disappointing as far as quality. I have heard that about Aquarius. The pieces are thin and a bit flimsy. Some are peeling. Oh, that's rubbish. Several of them have broken feet. Oh, that's a shame. I wonder if Six Portals will be available on the Ravensburger website in the US, in the UK website. It says only available in stores. On the UK website. Yeah, so what tends to happen with the UK website is a puzzle will be coming out and it'll be listed on the site, but it won't have a price and it'll say only available in stores until they get it in, and then a price appears and then you can buy it. That's been my experience with the Ravensburger UK site. Still waiting on the email that says I can order it. Oh gosh, so we're kind of at different points with it, really, aren't we? Unavailable on Amazon again. The Wolf one is available. Ooh. Yeah, that one doesn't. It's not being talked about as much as the Six Portals, at least among this community, anyway. Got friends coming at 1:30, so you'll catch the replay. Have a great day. Have a great day. Enjoy your time with your friends. Right, I am still doing this puzzle. Trust me, trust me. Oh dear. Right. I don't know if that's very well shape sorted, really, but it's something. I'm just going to continue with these. There we are. That one's in. And so is that one. So, yeah, you see now I'm starting to notice other ones, so that's good. Um, that one. Seeing that. So let's just carry on doing this then. Gonna put that there even though it's a wavy. Uh, oh. Aha! Found you. There we go. It definitely makes it go quicker, doesn't it, when you shape sort? I mean, I do admit that. I just get so bored shape sorting. And there we go, there's another two together there. So I'll pop these over there. That's going to be frustrating. I need to get that attached, that centre line bit. I haven't spotted any other centre line pieces yet, though. Oh, I have. This is a centre line bit. There we go. Ah, there. So maybe we can find that bit. Here we go. Yay. That's good. Oh no. That's not it, but that's definitely a centre line bit. No, it doesn't go there either. Well, it looks like a centre line bit anyway. Don't know now. I'm questioning myself. What about that one? That goes there. And let's see. I was just looking for that one. Where's that one? It could be one of these shapes. No. Alright, I've gone and distracted myself now. I need to get back to the shape sorting. I think a lot of these, some of these are a bit too green, and I think I might have mis-sorted them, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I will figure it out. Ah, there it is. And then we've got that one. So it's coming together. What about that one? There we go. There we are, and that attaches that. Great. Got it. That one. So I've just gone in the zone for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. I don't know. I'll just put the. It's hard to know where to sort wavies. I don't have a general wavies bit. There we go. Concave wavies and convex wavies. And there's a couple of concaves here. All right, so that's some shape sorted as best as I can manage. Let's see if I can find this bit. There we are. It's nice and easy. Is that one? No. What about that one? Yes. Oh, the boards keep moving, so I'm getting all. It's going all wriggly. Hmm. No. I'm looking for this one. Where's this one? That one. That looks like it should go there. It doesn't. Neither does that one. I'll find you. Ah, there's that one. Uh, Still a lot of these transition pieces, but I feel like they're not really going in as quick. Usually the transition pieces are what starts me off, but it's not really been like that this time. Maybe it's because they're green. I have trouble with green. I have trouble seeing green gradients. I mean, it's pretty obvious gradient in this. I'm not sort of struggling that much, but I wonder if maybe that's just why I'm not as sort of quick with it as I was with the yellows. I also need to remember that there's more on the section above, um, a bit above, because I will need to change about and change boards and fill in that bit as well at some point. Where are you? There. No. It's quite an obvious gradient in this, I must admit. Right, does that go there? Yes, it does. And a wavy. No, not that one though. Huh. Wait, is it? I got a line. Oh, I'll have a line. There we go. Looking in the wrong spot for it. There we go. Getting some more of these transitions in now. Ha! Yes. Yeah. This is going good. All right. Well, let's just keep filling these in. I think just going back and forth is seems to be going together that way. No, she says. Oh, well, never mind. All right, so that's a little one of them. That should be really obvious, and I can't see it. So maybe it's missorted. Oh, no, it's not. It's in here. Look at my leftovers. Yay, that's another leftover gone. All right, where are you? There you are. There you are. Does that go there? Yes, it does. What goes in there? So that's another line in. Not that one. That one? No. Quite bright, that one. Can't see it. No. Okay, let's try getting that one in. Uh, no, that's too dark. Okay. Too dark. No. Ah. And that one, I'm just not seeing. That has probably been missorted, that one. But that's okay. We can try filling this in as well. Uh, Wait a minute. No. Nope. There, it goes there. I need to bear in mind it could be other shapes. Sometimes I'm a bit too focused on these ones. The standard shapes. Fly's really annoying me. Why is it so interested in my puzzle pieces? Get off. All right, that's fine. I can move about because sometimes it's better to. Oh, for goodness sake. Ah! Sometimes it's better to hop about, and you get a bunch of pieces in there and then you move back again and you get a bunch more pieces in and it flows a bit better. Although I was just about to move to another bit and then I spotted a bunch, so I'm not sure about that one though. That one? Ah, yes. There's quite a big bit of yellow in there and I can't see that. So that's been mis-sorted, I think. Don't know where they are. So we need to go back up here. Where's this? I can't see that one. It's fine. Let's try that one. Oh, there's that bit. And there's that bit. Okay, it had a tiny little bit of transition on it. That's why it was over there. Hmm. Okay, well that's good. That was good to fill those in. Shall we get this wavy in? Or at least try to. Wait, so that's that. That's that. Okay, so the boat. I think I can attach the boat at this point, but at only one row of it. Hang on. Um, because the rest would go on the next board up. There. So that I've put that in and I've put that in, but they actually belong on the next board up as well. But maybe I can fill in some gaps here. I hope. There's one. There we go. And that one. It's kind of row by row puzzling, isn't it, this? No, that's not right. That. Got a wavy there. Wavies should be obvious. You've got one there too. There. Although that's the next line up. I don't think I've got that bit. I think that must be in. Oh, this is bugging me. Right, what if I spread these out? And I'll be able to see more or less straight away if any of these have got mis-sorted Any of these have got mis-sorted into here. I hope. Because there's just some I'm not seeing. It's nice being able to spread these out. I really don't have many pieces left of this. There's that one. So I found that. I mean, there's nothing stopping me going and just sort of trying to complete each board. There's that one. And at this stage, I could probably do that. But I'm just focused on trying to focus on just filling in the gaps here for now. Oh, there's that. All right, so I'm gonna stop and talk again in just a wee second. Have a drink. I actually can't. I can't see any that I've mis-sorted into here at the moment. Wait, no. So maybe I do have them, and I'm just not spotting them very well at the minute. But it's good that they're spread out anyway. All right, what's the chat saying? A lot of YouTube. Started paying a lot more attention to the artist after doing a few horrible puzzles that were clearly created using AI. Lots of weird blobs, fish without eyes, etc. Yeah, it is a shame when AI goes a bit wrong. I was just thinking that maybe Six Portals has a higher profile because Rose Cat Khan is a popular puzzle artist. Possibly. Who is the artist for the wolf one? I actually don't know. Finished the crystal image. Bit tricky, love the image. Got a gradient feel to it. Oh, good. Well done. Vicky, I can't remember. Have you done the 4K World of Fairies puzzle yet? No, I haven't yet. I have it, but I haven't completed it yet. Sarah, well, for a change, I'm going to be a responsible adult and go to bed at a decent time. Good night, all. See you on Discord. Oh, good night, Sandra. I don't blame you. Sweet dreams. Imagine how big a thing it would be if the 7K was by Nathaniel or Demelza. I know. I feel like Rose Khan's pretty popular. But yeah, I know. People go crazy. Or Amy Stewart. Yeah. Demelza I've not done one of. They are pretty expensive. Maybe I'm lucky my library gets one. Oh yeah, try a Demelza. It's really good artwork. And especially on puzzles. Apparently I've done 96 puzzles so far this year. Wonder what number 100 will be. Ooh, who knows? Hi Jasmine, how you doing? And a good mix of different piece counts. That's good. Yeah, you've definitely been going higher on the piece counts. I love it. Has anybody done the 40K Disney memorable moments? So I've not started mine, but I do know that Winter is working on it. And I think, Claudia, you're working on it, aren't you, Claudia? Jasmine, good morning, Eve. Ugh, I'm so done with work. I can't wait for my staycation tomorrow. Just video games and puzzles. Oh, that sounds perfect. Absolutely perfect. Working on moments now. So B, just to point out, Winter has mixed the memorable moments. So she's building it mixed. Claudia, I think, are you building it panel by panel? Aren't you halfway through it, Claudia? If he's still here. I'm not sure if he's still here. And if anybody else has joined while I was in the zone there, then hello to you. What time are we on? Almost 2. That's fine. That's not bad. Okay, so is it that one that goes there? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sometimes I think just stopping and talking helps me readjust my eyes a bit and I can start to see them better. Sometimes. Did I just try that one? No, I didn't. I feel like I should have that one. I feel like I don't. I can't see it here. That one. No, that's got something orange on it. I've no idea what that is. That one. And those two. They definitely go above the boat. So where are they? I'm just not seeing them. Or that one. Where's that? Hmm. Sorry, went off on a tangent there. Um, Maybe I just need to move up boards. It could be that I've got a wee bit built up on another board. And that's why I can't see them. Only thing is, I'm going to have to, if I, hang on. Oh, wait a minute. I've got more under here. There's some blue ones. I forgot about the blue ones. There they are. There they are. Okay. Phew. Yay. So is that one in here too? Where's that? Yes, it is. Okay. Here I was forgetting about this giant tray of blue pieces that they were sitting in. So there we have it. I'm going to put these in with those because I just feel like this extra box is unnecessary and I can put it away. So thank goodness for that. Right. Well, I am aware that there's a bit of a gap here, but I mean, they're green really. So I think I'm going to move boards. So I'm going to shift these over, just tidy this up a bit. I'm thinking definitely 2 more live streams. So this one, and then maybe finish it in the next one. What do you think? Because it's not been plain sailing this. It's been challenging, which is good. It's a good thing. But it means I'm not necessarily racing through it really. Katie Jordan, hello, how are you? Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar remake releases tomorrow. So excited. Oh, is that a game? Can't wait to be a farmer and sell my things in the bazaar. It's a game. Wish that was real life, lol. Moments, very manageable and incredible to puzzle. How many pieces is each section, Winter? It's 4,000 and something, isn't it? 10 sections of 4,032. Nice SS. I have too many Sims waiting to get that now, but it looks great. By the way, I created not just a new channel for the 6 portals on the Discord server, but also a channel called something like other hobbies, I think it's called, in the Discord. And that was at the request of Hannah, who wanted to post her diamond art, which is absolutely fine. I know a few people do diamond art. Well, it's because you're talking about gaming. I know a few people have had wee chats about games and stuff in there. So I created that channel in the Discord server, just in case you didn't spot it yet. So that's good. And I need to put the 6 portals channel, I need to move it up so that it's in the right order, move it up to the top. I have to do it on the laptop, which is very annoying, so I haven't quite got round to that yet. Now then, I'm just going to leave that there for now, although I actually think these go on the top bit. And so do these. And so does that. So let's... This is the only slight problem with using boards. Some of the jiggery-pokery you have to do to get things in the right place. So I'm literally just going to swap this one for this one. Means that you're getting to see both the top and the bottom though. Swap that one for that one, and swap this one for this one. So as you can see, these top 2 boards are more full than the bottom 2 boards. But I did just fill out a good chunk, so that's good. I'm trying to straighten them up so they're level for you. They look a bit wonky at the minute. Oh. What's going on? Right, hang on. Okay, there we go. In fact, I think I'm just going to have to put this together. There. Did you see that? That went well. That went well. Didn't fall apart. It could have been the hay puzzle all over again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, where I lost all those pieces. I know. I'm terrible for that, aren't I? With life, not last week, the week before. I had a whole bunch of pieces out, and then I put a board on top of them while I was building, and then I finished the live stream because I was just not spotting the pieces anymore. And then when I went to put it all away, I lifted the board. These pieces, I was like, oh, I forgot they were there. And I only just put them there, like, I don't know, half an hour before or something. It's my memory. It's going. Yeah, you got to be in the right headspace for games, otherwise you can get overwhelmed. Oops, sorry, still early in the morning for me. Need my second cup of coffee. Get it down, yeah. Get it down, yes, yes. Yes, Vicky, thank you for the new channel. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's Hannah. You need to thank Hannah. She messaged me and asked me. I was quite happy to do that. So it's there if you want to chat in there about whatever your hobby is. Other hobby. Oh, nice. I haven't seen that channel. I haven't been able to be much on Discord in a few days. Yeah, it's just called Other Hobbies or something like that. I forget what I call them sometimes. So I've had an urge to go back and play Starfield again. Haven't tried the DLC yet, but then I also wanted to play 2P Museum of House Flipper too. So I just didn't. Right, okay. I hope I've read that right. I do diamond art too. Yeah, so that's where to post that if you've done any and you want to put pictures in, Jasmine. The ultimate challenge is waiting in the garage, wildlife mix bags. Have you mixed them already? Even I am intimidated by that. Quite a lot, in fact. I am not surprised. This is coming along, I see. It is indeed. Gustin, how are you? So, let's get. I'm going to have to lift this up a bit because I don't know if I'm going to have space for all the pieces I've got. Let's get this boat in. So, here, I've got that bit. And that bit. And then, ooh, I've got that bit. I know I've got it. Where are you? There. That bit there. Then this is the rock. Just there. Then this goes here. Some transition bits there. This goes here and here, I think. I feel like I need to find that bit just so that that bit isn't floating. There it is. I was going to say it's obvious because it's a double wavy, but that kind of means it's still floating, which is a bit annoying. Maybe I could find that bit. Found one there, look. It's got a transition piece there. And that goes there. Right, I just want to find this so I can attach it. Oh, no, that's that side. Well, that attaches that. I'm hoping there's a tiny bit of boat on the piece so that I can find it. Well, I'm struggling to find it just now. Hang on. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Nope. Nope. No. Where are you? Ah, found it. There. Okay, good. That's attached. Don't have to worry about that now. No, that's not to do with that. Right, I'm going to put the blues away. I'm going to focus on this bit, which is the bit I started with. So we've got these. We've got that. Okay, so the transition pieces are now coming together a bit more smoothly because there's just not as many left. Let's put that one back. Fly again. Again! That goes in there. Now these really bright ones are up near the top. So that's good. Oh, okay. Right, got you. There we are. That's that bit of orange there. Tiny bit of green in that one. There's that transition piece. So now, just these. And these are obviously, there we go. Yeah, these are missed sorts, so these go in other parts of the puzzle. So there we have it. That is that whole section there, that bit, done. And it's all in apart from a couple around this tree because it's green, so they'll probably be in the green pieces. But that boat's in. And these are the pieces that I had shape sorted are they belong in other areas. So maybe here, possibly like here and here, these trees. Um, that's probably what they are, I would imagine. So, yes. So I'm thinking, because what time is it? We're 8 minutes past 2. So what have we been going? An hour and a half. I'm thinking about trying to fill in these top two boards just while they're sitting here in front of me, just from the pieces I've got left, really. I have a lot of blues, but I'm hopeful that I could maybe find these ones. Some of these blues are a slightly different shade too, and they've got some green on. So maybe I could just try and fill out the boards. This one might be a bit more tricky to do. Let's just give it a go, shall we? I'm just trying to figure out if you can see it all. Yeah, you can. That's fine. Pop this over here. And we've got these boxes. So I'm going to start with blue because like that, it's quite obvious. Quite a lot on that piece. So let's just see if I can fill out some of these blues. What about that? Some purple on that one. And this is really dark. So like that. I mean, I could use a gradient here to find some of these really dark pieces. Do you think? Maybe? Let's see. Let's see what I can manage. I'll try these dark ones. That's super dark. And we've got some wavies. So dark wavies, can I find those? Because they're not gonna be in other boxes, those pieces. There's one. Why? Um that one, not certain about. That's because there's some very similar looking shades of blue. So this might be harder than I'm thinking it will be. It's just to try and avoid keep changing about the boards because can't really be bothered faffing around with that. Wait, no, that'll go the other way. I mean, it's possible I might need shape sort again. That's too bright. That one? There we go. That one's in. That one's in. Uh, that's a pretty obvious shape. There. There we are. The wavies, as frustrating as they can be, the wavies, they are quite helpful in the sense that they add another piece shape, which just gives you an idea, a better idea of what goes in that place. Where are you? Are you there? No. No. I could shape sort as I go here. Look at me shape sorting. It's unheard of. What about that one? There's quite some of these blues are quite purpley. There's almost a purple hue to them. Oh, there we go. Found that one. Not that one. So hang on here, because I've got a bunch of these shapes. Not that. No, that's too purple. What about that? No. No, that's too bright. Oh, there we go. That one goes in there. So that gives me more of a clue to what shape I'm looking for here. Nope. Oh, there we go. So there's more row by row puzzling here going on. Playing Shadows of Adam. You're naming games I've just not heard of. Educa says, I switched to PS with the PS4 and never looked back at Xbox, apart from my 360. Oh, right, we're talking about switching. Most of my diamond paintings are up on my walls, so we'll have to take a picture and post them. Your puzzle along is coming along looking good. Yeah, it's really nice. The top two boards definitely are coming together. Dustin, are you going for the wall of puzzles decor? Seems popular nowadays. Or are you hiding them away in cupboards and under beds? Finn and Oak Knits. Hello. Just got into puzzling and I'm finding a 500 piece difficult. I'm in awe of your big puzzles. Ah, well, welcome. What is your 500 piece puzzle that you're doing? Do you know, I just built a circle of colours yesterday, a Ravensburger, and it was 500 pieces, and it was the mushroom one. And I actually struggled. It wasn't easy. It was not an easy puzzle at all. And I didn't speed puzzle it, I just did it for pleasure. But yeah, it was tough. It was tough. Oh, I've just found that one. So I'm jumping about again. Jumping about again. Ah, I found that one. Hmm. Where are you? Not sure where that one is. I feel like it should be in here though. So yeah, I mean, it depends on the puzzle you're doing, really. Some 500 pieces can be a nightmare. Like I was building that circle of colours, and I was building it and thinking, I'm really glad I'm doing this for pleasure because I think this will stress me out trying to speed puzzle this. It was hard. I found it difficult. No, that's not right. Uh, I've got some light blues in here. Might be able to find a few off. There's one. And another one. So there's pieces going in. It's just a little bit bitty. I'm kind of hopping about all over the place here. But there are pieces going in, which is the main thing. Oh, I've got that bit. There we go. There's a little bit of orange on the tips there. that one? Yes, it is. No. So there's some green on these blues. Just a tiny amount though, so that would suggest to me that they're in this box and not in with the greens. That one there looks as though it has a tiny bit of green on, but it's only a small amount, so I kind of feel like it'll be in here. Ah, there it is. There. So I'm filling in gaps, look. That tiny wee bit here. Thomas, we'll see. Goodness, I'm sure I only looked away for a little minute and you're nearly finished. Well, these are the top two boards, so they were already quite full. If I went back to the bottom two boards, you'll see I've got a bit more to do down there. Finn and Oak knits. Size can be misleading. Some 500 piece are fearsome. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And good name you have. Shows taste. Thank you. We've got two oaks. Good luck, Guston. Nice. Might be a birthday gift to myself. Do you play on a monitor or TV? He's still on games. Welcome. I'm new to puzzling too, just past a year. You'll be doing high account puzzles in no time. Just keep puzzling. Excuse me, sorry, I burped. If you join the Discord server, you never know what you can achieve. That place is very, shall we say, influential. Encouraging. That's a better word. Encouraging. You might find you'll be doing 3Ks next week. Those Walmart Ravensburger exclusive outdoors puzzles are actually surprisingly challenging. But man, I like them. They're so good. Oh, good. They're 300 piece, but such good quality. Oh, is that the same? You mean like the Longhorns one you did? Because that Longhorns one is a 500 piece Ravensburger as well. SS, I mostly play on a 19-inch TV. Don't have much space for a dedicated gaming screen. When you do get it, SS, highly recommend all three Spider-Man games. Finn and Oak are after my kids, Finley and Oakley, and I like knitting. It is, it's a lovely name. If I keep doing this, it's because there's a fly and it disappears for a bit, and then every now and again it just comes back and just reminds me that it's there, and then it'll go off again, and I don't really know quite. I mean, there's nothing in here for a fly, so why on earth? Why on earth is it here bothering me? I actually want to play on my TV because I want to become a dedicated couch potato. There it is again. So this sounds marvelous. That's a nice word for it, Vicky. What, encouraging or influential? They both sort of pretty much tell the story, but but encouraging is nice. I think. Yes, I agree with you. Um, this one I don't know. Thought that maybe went in there, but maybe not. No. Okay, let's go back to these. Let's go back to these. Not that one. What about that one? Nope, that one. Nope, not that one either. Not that one either, blimey. Bugger off, fly. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. I will find you. There it is. Yay. Oh, I thought that went in there then. It's crawling on my puzzle now. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm sort of, as I try pieces, I'm kind of sorting them. Um, so it's not as big of a task, if you like. I just sort of do it as I go along. No. No. No, I think I just tried that. Did I just try that? No, I didn't. There we go. That goes there. This is slowly filling in. Slow but sure. These are quite wide pieces. So I'm wondering if they'll be a wee bit easier to spot. Hang on. No. Let's see. Where are the wide pieces at? It's a wee bit too purple. So I must go in a different bit. That one? Yes. Okay, that's good. Hmm. Try and get these in, maybe? Oh dear. Hmm. Well, I mean, these are quite small pieces. We've gone from really wide to a bit more narrow here. Stop it. A bit fly. Uh, so I don't think it's any of them because I've tried those. That's too bright. Yes, that one's really narrow. That's the wrong way though. You can just see, I mean, it's hard to tell, but you can just see the gradient here. It's very gradual. Um, I'm trying to find a really narrow bit. I'm actually struggling at the moment. Again, the gradient's going the wrong way on that one. So it's not that one. I don't think I've got it in that bunch. And it's not going to be in any other box. It's going to be in this one because this is my blue box. Ah, there it is. Found it. Okay. I don't generally like putting puzzle pieces on top of my puzzle, but I am doing it at the moment because I'm running out of room, basically. But also, I'm trying to do it in contrasting areas so I can see them better. Not that bit. It's too bright. Is it any one of these? Yes, it's that one. I'm actually getting more of this in than I expected to. Wait, no. I mean, it's slow going, but I am filling it out gradually. So we're back to a narrow piece here. That one? Yes. And this one will be somewhere in here. I hope. Or not. So back to the box. There. It was a 4 ounce. Nope. And it's not either of them. Is it any of those? That's too small. No. Oh, that's got. Oh, felt sure that went in there. It doesn't. It's got some green on it. That's why I thought it went there. There we go. That's that one. I'm so close to filling this in. Look at this. Tiny little bit there. Maybe I'll get that filled in before I finish. Because we're at the 2 hour mark now. And that'll be a good stint, because then I've got most of the greens left to do. Sorry, well, greens and blues. And that should fill up a good live stream next week. I'm starting to put some in here. Wait, it's thinner. Well, that one. No. Oh, I know where that one is. There. Yay. I was looking for a thin piece. There it is. Just having my water. It's a cottage one I've got from the works. The pieces aren't the best. But I've got a 300-piece Stranger Things one I'm eager to do. Is it a corner piece puzzle? If it's from the works, or are you in the UK? Is it a corner piece? I've never done a corner piece, but I know that the works sells them. And I've heard that they're not the greatest quality. I mean, that could be part of the reason that you're having difficulty, because if the puzzle isn't great quality, that can be a factor. Try a wee Ravensburger. What brand is your Stranger Things puzzle? Um, Hang on. Glad to help, SS, as long as we can see what we're playing clearly. Yes, that's the main thing. You are there, Vicky. That's enough for a fly. Yeah, apparently. I think enabling is more accurate. Yes, it's an enabling place. That's probably the most accurate. Yes. How's Grace? Oh, he's good. He's good. He was just meowing a minute ago at the door, but he's away now. He's doing fine. Definitely enabling. Yes, I am. It's a corner piece. The backs bend on them. Oh, right. Oh, that's a shame. Vicky, did I see that you had left a strip on the top of the bottom board or the right, which belongs on this board? Oh, so I did, yeah. I thought I'd already put those in though. Wait, I thought I'd already put because it was these. It was a bunch of these bits, but I filled that bit in. Uh, can't look now. Hang on. Wait, I can. That might be a strip, but I can't attach that yet anyway. So I think I'm in this area anyway, Thomas. I think I've got them all from the bottom boards. Excuse me. And the image looks a bit blurry. Oh, on your puzzle, Stranger Things one is a Ravensburger. I think you'll find that that's comes together a bit better then maybe. Vicky, try a wee Ravensburger. I love how it comes out with her accent. Now I actually say it correctly. I always used to think it was Ravensburger. And then I discovered it wasn't, so I've been calling it Ravensburger ever since, which is good. I'm used to calling it that now, but at least I pronounce it right. Yes, I was thinking on that bit on the far right. Yeah, I do. But it's over here. So I'm not in a position to be able to attach that yet. Um, I wondered if maybe I had a few of these still down there, but I don't. So I don't think so anyway. So that's it, but that's okay. Um, Maybe if I can just fill this in before I finish, that would be good. That would be an achievement. Um, I reckon. Because they're getting lighter now, so I'm not as certain. That looks like it should be obvious. But I've only got a few out here. I've got a whole bunch more in the box. So let's see. There we go. There. And that is one of these. Oh, wait a minute. That's got a tiny bit of green on it. No. I felt sure that went there. I don't think I've got that one out yet. There it is. And that's one of those, but it has a teeny tiny prong at the bottom. So maybe I can find it. Oh, I found that piece. Haha, yay! I can never find these things when I'm actually looking for them, but when I'm not, they just jump out at you. Where are you? Come on now, I know you're in here. Show yourself. Well, it might be one of these, possibly, but I don't think it is. And I don't think it's one of these either. The prong on the bottom is quite far to the right of the piece. And that's what I'm sort of looking for. Piece like that, but I'm struggling to. Ah, there it is. I found it. I found it. So there's just this row now. So this one, that's there, and that one. Pretty sure I have in here as well. I'm sure I've seen it. Just looking to see if it's on that board. It's green and blue. Maybe it's on here. In here. Come on. There it is. There's that one. Yes, so that fills in that little gap. So if I could just find these two pieces, that will be a good point to finish. And I've got gaps here, but this middle bit will be looking good. Let's try these first. No. 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 I suspect they're in the box. And there's a bit of a gradient to them as well. But it's quite subtle, so no, that's the wrong way. That one? No. I mean, it could be one of those, I guess. No. No. No, not one of those, so that's narrowed that down. Um, I will find you. Pieces, I will find you. Nope. Ah, I think I found that one. There we go. So, process of elimination now. There. In. Yes. Woohoo! Can I find that one? I can. There we go. Woohoo! See these? I mean, I'll have them over here because there's one. They've got a kind of a purpley hue to them. Um, so they do stand out. That's not right. So there's an example. Soul, if you're still here, there's an example of a perfect false fit. That piece fits there. It's the right shape. It's just not quite the right colour. So that'll go probably somewhere in the bottom right of the puzzle. But I mean, it's fine. I'll find it eventually. But yeah, so that's what you get with the repeat cuts in larger puzzles. Sometimes, all the time. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I could fall down a bit of a rabbit hole with this if I'm not careful. So I'm going to leave that there for this week. What I'll do is I'm going to just move these down. Oh, I thought I found where that goes. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. I found that one. I want to try and keep these in shape order because I did actually start a little bit of shape sorting here. I might even shape sort these after I've stopped the live properly, and then they'll be ready to work on next time. But I don't just want to bung them back in and mix them all up again because I've already kind of started the process. So I'm just going to put these in here like that. These can move over here for now. And I'm going to separate the top two boards so I can show you. I can move them around and show you what I've managed this week. So just give me 1 minute because I've actually got the puzzle together here. Take these off. What time are we? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We've got some time. Take these off, move them apart a bit, and then I'll put this little strip back on and show you what I've done. Getting there? Right. It's that. That's that. And that attaches back on there. Right, so top left board is definitely the most complete. And we've got 4 pieces there, 6 there, and 2 there. So that's 12 to go on this top left quadrant. So that's looking really good. I filled this bit in today and a few of the blues. A little bit up here. So then top right, I filled this bit in and I managed to fill in that bit there that was missing because I actually did the top bit of that early on. So that bit is now complete. We've just got a chunk here that's missing, and that's just like a green hill that would be in the green pieces. And I haven't really touched the green pieces much today. About all I've done is just spread them out in the box. So that's the top right. Then I might as well do bottom right. Here, I've not really touched any of this. That belongs on the top row, but I can't attach it yet on the top boards. Found a couple of these stems, but that's it. Most of what I've done here is this. And I've got a little bit of that yellow in. So this is there's a few chunks missing here. So next week I'll probably start with blue, or continue with blue, I should say. Fill in this bit, fill in all this. And that's very annoying, isn't it? Shall we see if we can find that one? There we go. Ah, yes. Okay. That's that bit filled in. And then bottom left, the least done, I would say. We've done this. And the blue, the majority of the blue that I've got left is going to fill in this chunk here. So I think that it's going to be a good idea to shape sort the blues in this box. Fill in that wee chunk on the bottom right, fill in this, then it's going to be greens. And that'll be that. It'll be done. Do you think I can finish it next week? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? So, hang on now then. Where was I in the chat? I just want to say Walmart must be puzzle lovers. My one shipment that was supposed to arrive in 24 hours is now 48 hours late, but my Animal Crossing puzzle arrived a week early. That looks hard, that Animal Crossing puzzle. I've got it as well. Is it the challenge one? Hello, Cara. How are you? School rang back. All annoyed again. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss the story of why you're annoyed with the school? Or did you not tell the story? I'm really sorry. I'm sorry you're having troubles with the school. That's frustrating, eh? It's frustrating. Thanks for a great live. You're welcome, Clark. I've enjoyed it. And now it's the time for everybody to click like. Yes, please. Please do. Thank you very much. Have to rewatch. Made to the end of the stream. Oh, not to worry. Not to worry. At least you popped in. You got to say hi. Thanks for another great stream. You're welcome. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Yes, you can do it. Next week. Yes, probably. We believe in you. Marvellous. You'll definitely finish it next week. Yeah, I think so. I think so. That bit was tougher than I thought. This bit, I think, once I've shape sorted, will come together pretty quick. I mean, I was a bit stubborn with it here, but once I did, it came together quite nicely. So I think it will. I think I could get it finished next week. It would be useful if I could, because the following week, on the Tuesday, I've got somebody here putting laminate flooring down, so I could do with not live streaming the following Tuesday. Um, so it would be good if I could. But I mean, I'm not gonna rush it, but I think I might manage it. Right, so I'm gonna have to do a quick close here because I have to go and do my lollipop lady job very soon, and I'd like to have a wee bite to eat before I go. So just to say, please check out my description on this video. There is an invite link to the Discord server in there. If you're not in the Discord server, check it out. It's a great place to be, really fun. Lots of lovely members of the puzzling community in there, and lovely pictures and lovely chat, and it's really nice. So that's in there. There's links to my merch stores in there as well. So if you fancy getting yourself some cool puzzle merch, then please do check that out. I've got some nice designs over in the puzzle merch stores. What have I got coming up that you need to know about? I'll be back on Thursday for my Pokemon live stream, and that will just be continuing on. I've just done 1 week of it. It's the Buffalo puzzle. So we're back on Thursday at the usual time for that. I'll be back on Saturday at the usual time for the life puzzle. And look out for posts on. Just harking backwards, I put a video up on Sunday all about the 5,000 pieces in 24 hours marathon that I'm doing for charity. If you've not seen that, go check it out. It gives you all the information about what's going to happen on the day, how I'm going to do it. So check that out, and know that there's people donating to the charity already, befrienders worldwide, and we're sitting currently at over £300 at the moment. So that is brilliant. So thank you so much to everybody who's donated so far. Hopefully we can raise a good amount for them. But the event doesn't happen until the 6th of September. I'm doing lots of preparation for this, putting lots of thought into it. And I will be needing to do a test live stream, or probably a couple of test live streams, to make sure that people, that are reading the chat, can do it and it all works. And I also need to make sure that if my phone is up there, people are going to be able to hear me. So I've got to do some testing, and it will probably happen maybe towards the end of this week, beginning of next. So look out for that as well. I might need your help if you've volunteered to help with the chat. So there's plans and things going ahead with that, and it's all very exciting, and there's lots of things happening. So yeah, just stay tuned. Loads of puzzle content coming your way. But I'll leave it there, and I'll say thank you so much for watching, and happy puzzling, everyone. Bye!